All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you all are having a good day so far. So I wanted to check out this Johnny Arnett video. It's called I Made the Perfect Basketball Player. This popped up a couple days ago on my feed. Sounds pretty interesting. Perfect basketball player. Man, it's hard to just like jump in and have that conversation. So I think I'm going to have this conversation with you guys as we go through the video, because it's hard for me not to just go, I seen him. His name was Michael Jordan, you know? But I mean, Michael Jordan maybe as a 7-footer, that might be Hakeem Olajuwon. So yeah, before I start going down this rabbit hole, let's go ahead and watch this video. I'm going to link the original Johnny Arnett video down below in the description. If you want to check it out without my commentary, go right ahead. It's down there for you. Everybody else watching, please leave this video a like. I'd appreciate it a bunch. And yeah, let's go in and make way for the coolest basketball YouTube intro of all time. Yes, I say it every time, except for once, and I got called out on it. The best fadeaway ever. Let's see what Johnny has to say.
So as many of you know, I'm currently working on my 200 questions video, where I'm answering 200 questions from my audience as a thank you for 200,000 subscribers, which we're quickly closing in on.
Hey, congratulations, man. Congrats, 200,000 subs. That's so awesome.
But every once in a while, I get a question that requires such an in-depth answer that it would simply take too long to put it in the 200 questions video, and instead needs a video of its own. That's where this one comes in. As a faithful viewer asked, if I was to make the perfect basketball player using a combination of attributes from NBA players, what would those attributes be? Who would be the players involved? There is also one rule to this question, and it's that I can't use one player multiple times.
Oh man.
For example,
that's so hard. Okay, I mean that's fair, because I was gonna say Jordan, definitely Jordan. Which I bet this is where Johnny's going to put the Jordan thing right here. Is going to be the hands, because he had the best hands ever. Guts is going to be Jordan or maybe Bird. I guess let's throw Bird in there to have fun. Arms, Scottie Pippen, actually. I'm going to throw Scottie Pippen at the arms. Upper body, I mean, why not MJ? Heart, definitely MJ. Communicator, okay. That gets interesting. Maybe Magic Johnson right there. IQ, I'm going MJ or Bird or Magic. That can be a lot of things. Vision, ooh, Steve Nash, controversial. I don't know, but you know, I could just say Jordan across the board, but might as well make it interesting with Jordan, and then Jordan. Jordan. Okay, I'm moving on.
And it's that I can't use one player multiple times.
That's going to be hard.
For example, if I was to use the footwork of Michael Jordan, I couldn't also use the fadeaway jumper of Michael Jordan. Once that player has one of his attributes used, he's done. So with that in mind, I tried to be as insanely specific as possible, as I got into the nitty-gritty details of what my player would be like. Essentially, I'm just going to list these off. And this might seem like a stupid video to you guys, but honestly, I wanted to do right by my viewer and tackle this super hypothetical scenario and see where you guys agree or disagree.
Nah, it's all good. We need fun stuff like this.
First off, he would have the height of George Marason, who is recorded as the tallest NBA player of all time, standing at 7 foot 7 inches tall.
7'7".
He would have the hand size of Boban Marjanovic, who is on record to have the largest hands in NBA history. He would have
but too big. That the hands are too big to be a shooter, though. Okay, let's keep going.
The wingspan of Manute Bol,
he was
who
7'6".
apparently has a wingspan of 8 feet 6 inches long.
Ridiculous.
He would have the agility of Victor Wembanyama, who is the most fluid and free-flowing big man that I've ever seen within this league.
It's funny, three attributes in, and we are actually kind of describing Victor Wembanyama so far, like as a whole. He kind of is that dude.
He would have the strength of Ben Wallace,
Until we introduce
who
that.
is widely known as one of the strongest players in NBA history.
Uh-huh.
He would have the speed of Derrick Rose, as he was absurdly fast and one of the most explosive players of all time.
Okay, that's fair.
He would have the stamina of Wilt Chamberlain, who during his prime literally played 48 minutes per game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Then he would have the bullying nature of Shaquille O'Neal, who was bigger and stronger than everyone else, but was not hesitant about punishing smaller defenders. He would have the motor of Russell Westbrook, who was always playing with 100% effort throughout the entirety of the game while seemingly never running out of energy. He would have the tenacity of Kevin Garnett, as he was visibly one of the all-time competitive players. He would have the basketball IQ of Chris Paul, who was one of the most intelligent playmakers of all time.
Uh-huh.
He would have the leaping ability of Vince Carter, who famously jumped over a 7-footer in the Olympics and is widely recognized as the greatest dunker in NBA history.
Why is this making me want to play 2K and just create a player right now?
He would have the dunking ferocity of Shawn Kemp, as I've never seen anyone who dunked the ball harder than him.
That's fair.
He would have the limitless range of Steph Curry, as there is nowhere on the court where Steph isn't considered open.
Agreed.
He would have the off-ball movement of Reggie Miller, as he was the epitome of aggressive at finding a spot to catch and shoot.
Uh-huh.
He would have the spot-up shooting ability of Ray Allen, who was arguably the greatest set shooter of all time. He would have the general ball handling of Kyrie Irving,
Okay, yeah, for sure.
the crossover dribble of Allen Iverson, the ball faking of Rajon Rondo, and the Euro step of Manu Ginobili.
I'm just going to stop it right there. Could you imagine Michael Jordan with the handles of Kyrie Irving? Shoot. Jordan alone was already game over, but add those kind of crazy handles, oh my God.
He would have the layup package of Rod Strickland, the teardrop of Tony Parker, and the step back of James Harden. Along with that, he would also have the fadeaway jumper of Dirk Nowitzki, which was nearly impossible to contest.
Yeah, but if you got that height, then I mean, if we're talking about a 7'7" dude with the largest wingspan, he's not going to have any issues getting that shot off. So he doesn't need much of a fadeaway. I think the Hakeem Olajuwon fadeaway would work, or just a simple Jordan fadeaway would get the job done. No one's ever going to block that.
He would have the interior footwork of Hakeem Olajuwon,
Agreed.
and the perimeter footwork of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He would have the defensive versatility of Dennis Rodman, as he could guard all 5 positions at any point in time.
Johnny's just creating God right now, basketball God.
He would have the on-ball defense of Scottie Pippen,
Yeah.
and the rim protection of Dikembe Mutombo. The chase-down blocking ability would be from the Secretary of Defense, Bobby Jones. He would be equipped with the quick hands of Alvin Robertson, the passing lane instincts of Clyde Drexler, the offensive rebounding of Moses Malone, and the defensive rebounding of Dwight Howard. The court vision would come from none other than Magic Johnson.
Fair enough.
The outlet passing would be from Nikola Jokic, the lob passing of Brian Shaw, the inbounds passing of Jason Kidd, and the creativity of White Chocolate Jason Williams. He would have the bank shot of Tim Duncan, the skyhook shot of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the finger roll of George the Iceman Gervin, and the pull-up mid-range jumper of Jerry West. He would have the free throw efficiency of Steve
Yeah,
Nash,
for sure. Yeah, you want Nash's free throw.
the trick shooting of Luka Doncic, and the flair of Dr. J, Julius Erving. And now, I saved some of the most crucial attributes for the very end. He would have the leadership of Bill Russell, who famously led his Boston Celtics to win 11 NBA championships, not just as a player,
And
but
a
as
coach.
a head coach.
Yeah, player coach too.
He would have the wisdom of Phil Jackson, who knew exactly how to lead a team, how to push buttons, and how to manage a variety of egos. He would have the unselfishness of Jack Twyman, who was the ultimate teammate and was always looking out for his fellow man. Look into his story with Maurice Stokes if you want to know more about what I'm talking about.
I was going to say, I actually don't know. I don't know about that one.
He would have the trash-talking ability of Gary Payton, who was frequently getting in the offensive player's head.
Who would you guys rather have, Gary Payton or KG, as your trash talking source. Because with that ferocity that he mentioned about KG, I mean, yeah, no. I'm with Johnny. Yeah. Gary Payton talked more trash. So, yeah, that size. Imagine a 7'7" giant of a man with the intensity of Kevin Garnett and saying the nasty crap that Gary Payton would say right to your face. Oh, shit. I'd call him sick that day.
He would have the sound decision making of John Stockton, who had the greatest assist to turnover ratio in NBA history thanks to his intelligent play. He would have the work ethic of Kobe Bryant, as I simply think there's never been a harder working athlete in modern history.
I would take Jordan's work ethic over Kobe Bryant simply for the fact that now it's been revealed that he worked himself to injury. So, like, Kobe Bryant, but like 10% less of that work ethic, because even his trainers have come out and said, like, he wouldn't stop. We couldn't force him to stop. And that's what wore his body down. But I feel you. The mentality, yeah, man, I'm there. But I would have Kobe listen a little more to his trainers when they say, hey, this is all I want you to do today. Then stop. Rest your body.
He would have the confidence of Anthony Edwards, the longevity of LeBron James, and the availability of AC Green.
Yeah, Iron Man.
He would have the toughness of Larry Bird, who was willing to play through anything. He would have the big game clutch gene of Michael Jordan,
Agreed,
who always shined brightest when it mattered the most. And he would have the clutch shot making of Robert Horry, as he almost always buried the shot when the team needed it the most.
Yep.
So now you've heard my ridiculously long list of attributes to make the perfect basketball player.
Oh my God.
What were some of the attributes I missed? What were some of the attributes that you would actually give to someone else? Or maybe I used the wrong kind of attribute on a certain player. I look forward to hearing your feedback in the comment section below. Thanks for watching as always. Make sure to like and subscribe for more basketball content. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Done and done. Oh man, that was a fun one. That was a fun video. I wasn't sure how this was going to go or how it was going to be structured, but that was an interesting way to structure it. My God, there's no way for me to count how many categories there were in that, but there was a lot to that. Yeah, I agree with most of the things there. There's only a couple where I would have a choice B or choice C added on, but that's not what he was doing, and that's just slight differences and slight differences in taste. But I gotta say, you combine all that, what kind of freak of a monster would we have created if we did this? Because, like, could you imagine Kyrie handles on a dude who's 7'7"? Has the longest wingspan. He has Manute Bol's wingspan and the biggest hands ever. Like, what have we created? What position is this dude playing? Is he a center who's playing out in the perimeter and just like balling out, with the street ball dribbles, getting into the lane and doing step back threes? Like, have we created Wemby? Johnny, did you just create Wemby? No, I'm just kidding. We don't know. We don't know about the court vision and the killer mentality, and the clutch gene and all that stuff with Wemby yet. But it's like, I think we can take 50% of Wemby and then add on to it. So I gotta tell you, that's why I look at him and I wonder if he figures out the rest of the stuff. It's what I did with LeBron, 20 years ago. It's like, okay, the framework is here. The framework for true greatness is right here. Now it's just a matter of the mentality. Is he going to be that clutch player? Is he gonna perform well under pressure? And is he gonna take his team onto his back when they need it the most? During the playoffs. That's what we don't know. I found that out about LeBron, and Kobe shocked me because I wasn't so sure he was gonna be that cat in the beginning, but he definitely was, man. He put his team on his back. And Wemby is a big old question mark right now because, well, he hasn't been in the playoffs yet, so he hasn't really had to perform under pressure yet, but we'll see. Oh, man, I don't know. This is fun. This is a fun one. This will be one of those you can have a podcast over and just kind of go back and forth on. Anyways, everybody, I'm out. Let me know the ones you agreed with and disagreed with. I did it in live time, so I don't want to recap now because I was doing it as we were spitting it. So yeah, let me know what you thought. Link to the original Johnny Arnett videos down below if you want to go and support the channel. Subscribe, check out some other videos. He's constantly popping out new vids I see left and right. And yeah, like this video if you haven't done it yet and you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. And if you do, I'll see you later for the next one. All right, thanks for supporting the channel. Peace out.